Hey guys, this is Robert Plank. I'm here with Sophie Benshitta, and you're going to be telling us how to beat the 3 major reasons why most people don't do anything after a seminar or course. So what would you say is the first big reason why people don't do anything after a seminar or a course?
Well, the first big reason is that people learn differently than how it's being presented. People, where the heck is my mind map? I have a mind map. The first big reason is that people have different strengths, and the teaching style doesn't match what strengths they have. Most teaching style is such that they inseminate information and then may even say very generously that you should take now action, but the teaching itself did not spell out what action, didn't spell out how to do it, and people cannot bridge between the information and what they need to do. That is the most important big difference. You want me to say more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the whole thing, let me talk a little bit about myself because I'm really a good example of how this works. So I'm a very successful person in many different disciplines. I was an architect for 17 years, won awards, etc. Then I became a magazine publisher, and I was like innovative and 90,000 circulation every single month, and it was a blast. I was really successful. I made money, I had fun, etc. Then I took the whole thing online, and that's when the trouble began. Because I tried to learn internet marketing, and I couldn't. Like there was no way. I couldn't fathom. And I went to seminars, and I bought books, and I spent probably about $200,000. And even understanding what it is that I'm seeing took me a long, long time. And then, okay, I got to understanding, but the doingness was still lacking. I just couldn't see how to do something exactly that people get in and they see this and then they go there and they go there and then they go there and then they buy, because that's what you need to do when you're a marketer, right? Until I came across with your course, and suddenly the light bulb went off. You see, I became an architect because the way they teach architecture is not that they inseminate information and then they tell you to go home and design a house. No, they actually teach you the building blocks of how to design a house, and then when you are in design, you meet with your personal coach twice a week, and you need to bring something on a paper, and the guy puts a transparent paper on the top of it, and then starts designing his own based on what you did, and then you take that home, and then you put it on paper, and by your understanding, and you came back and do it for 14 weeks, for a semester, right? Which means you have hands-on, churning it out experience, and 96 people started in my class, and 96 people finished, and they are architects.
Cool.
Whereas the situation is that in internet marketing, 100 people begin, and only one person at best becomes a marketer, which is pretty horrible.
Yeah.
So around the same time when I started to work with, like I call it work with Robert, but Robert doesn't know me from Adam, but I started to do the product creation seminar when I actually got, ding, this is what's missing. And suddenly I started to see that only when doing is taught by doing that anybody will ever learn anything.
Oh, yeah.
The very unique people that can learn without doing are rare, really, really rare. So what happened is I took on a class to teach in a school where about 100 people graduated and zero. I mean, literally zero results. I am one of the graduates of that school. It cost me $6,000, and I think about 16 hours a week. And I didn't learn anything. I came out of it untouched. No, I didn't. I mean, yeah, at least I was not touched, right? But I didn't become an independent
Oh, geez, let's not get dirty now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I took on this class, and now I am teaching them the way architects are taught. And I actually learned this from you. This is what you do. Now, whether you invented it or not, you fell into it, I don't care. But I love you to pieces.
Well, it's just so frustrating because a lot of people, they would take these classes and they would treat it like they were going to school. And, well, unless they're being taught by you, everyone else is used to being taught where it's just you go to the class and people open the book and then they just teach you the facts, and then you can't really do anything until you're out of college, really. So it's like there's like learning, and then maybe way far down the line doing, and so people are just used to doing that, and it's really frustrating when you're trying to get people to actually take some kind of action. Because like you said, almost nobody learns by just learning, and I even think that people who do that, they don't really learn everything they need to know. They don't know all the course correction, like how you're saying, would they lay down the transparency on top and correct the original drawing. A lot of correction needs to happen. Yes,
and it's a very effective teaching. There is no pussyfooting, no cuddling, and no information. I see, architecture is 10 semesters, right? And out of the 10 semesters, you get 10 semesters of learning how to design. And somebody's bothering me on my phone. Anyway, I hope he'll stop.
So there's 10 semesters with Learn to be Architects.
And I was with the same guy for 6 semesters out of those 10. And for 6 semesters, he pretty much didn't say anything. Okay? The only thing that I remember that he ever said is a kind of a joke, is that Soviet scientists discovered the telephone. Why